What's going on, everybody? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger. So please smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe. And yeah, man, I want to talk about Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury. It finally went down, you guys, this past weekend. It was a star-studded, atmosphere in Saudi Arabia. A lot of people turned out, a lot of stars turned out. Um, you know, just to name a few, I know that, one of the guys from Marvel Comics was there. One of the guys that played in the Wolverine movie. It was against Wolverine. Can't remember his name, but he was there. Ryan Garcia, whatever. But it was a good fight. That's the main thing. It was a good fight, and wow, man. We gotta dive into it. We gotta dive into it. You guys know, if you guys been following the channel for about 5 to 6 years now, you guys know how strongly that I believe in Alexander Usyk. This is not a fanboy channel, but he is one of the reasons why I started my channel. Because I thought he was, superior to the other fighters that I seen around him at the time, 6 years ago. And it's still, it's relevant to this day. He just beat, arguably the best heavyweight of our generation, in Tyson Fury, which, he was the man that beat the man that beat the man, and you got to respect a guy like that. Tyson Fury came into this fight, you know, kind of simmered down because a lot of people thought he lost the Francis Ngannou fight. So some people would say that, they didn't think he was, you know, top level anymore. Smash that like button and subscribe, you guys. Let's get these likes up right now. Let's definitely get these likes up. They didn't think he was going to be top shelf, top shelf. They thought that maybe that, he would, he simmered out, is what I was saying. The Francis Ngannou fight showed that, he wasn't all that we thought he was. You know what I mean? Or his prime is gone. Because like I said, you guys, before I even go and dive into the fight, like I said, Tyson Fury, okay, had a lot of, alcohol abuse and, drug abuse. And after a while, that weighs on you. You know what I mean? He still drinks to this day. So that weighs on you. You know what I mean? Drinking like that, partying like that, and living that lifestyle, eventually one day it will catch up to you. And I think eventually this day was going to come. You be a good fighter through and through, and you disciplined fighter through and through, like Alexander Usyk. Um, and I just think that Alexander Usyk did enough in that fight, what to just to get this fight. Tyson Fury, I feel like, has been running from Alexander Usyk for a little while now, and not even running, just picking other fights. And I feel like this was the main fight that we wanted to see. Both guys got compensated very well. But let me dive into the fight. First of all, smash that like button and subscribe. Let's definitely get these likes up, man. I need you guys to get these likes up right now. Let's get these likes up. Shout out to Andre in the chat. He said, how was Usyk landing that left hand so consistently and early too, Corey? Yeah, we're gonna dive into that for sure. Um, First of all, Alexander Usyk came into this fight, a cool 30 to 40 pounds lighter than Tyson Fury. Let's just get that out the way now. Um, and Alexander Usyk, in my eyes, came in with a pretty good game plan. I know he thought he could have did better, and there were spots where he probably could have done better, but he came in there with a really good game plan. And I think that right now we have to give Alexander Usyk more credit than we've been giving him. Alexander Usyk is that type of once in a generational talent. Maybe once in a lifetime talent. I really have to throw that out there, man. But Alexander Usyk, he worked off the jab. You guys know he's gonna be in a southpaw stance. And he's gonna do good in the southpaw stance. He's one of the best southpaws there is in boxing, and he's at heavyweight. You know, and that just makes him even that more dangerous. Tyson Fury, didn't have all the answers for Alexander Usyk today. I mean, Saturday night, I feel like his feints, his movement, and his just his agility and his stamina. Not a smash that like button and subscribe, y'all. Let's get these likes up, you guys. Let's definitely get these likes up, man. But not in a lot, not enough people are giving Alexander Usyk enough credit for his stamina and agility and able to go in and out of these go in and out of these into his punching stance, and when he was boxing, he was going in and out feinting, and he was catching Tyson Fury with some really good body shots. I really think that he caught Tyson Fury a couple times in that fight with some body shots, but so did Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury caught Alexander Usyk. I believe it was in the sixth round. He caught him with a body shot and almost buckled him. You know what I mean? And definitely Alexander Usyk, after being hit to the body, he definitely retreated a little bit. I will say that. Um, yeah, it was a tough loss, man. It was a tough loss. It was definitely a tough loss. You know. Yeah, man. It was. Listen, man. You guys got to understand right now. Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk is top level. This is high level chess match. Both guys had a real big fighter. High fighter IQ, and I truly think after watching the whole fight into its entirety, I think the right man won. Alexander Usyk did come in there with a really good game plan. Tyson Fury, did come in there with a game plan, but he got hurt. And I think once you get hurt like that in a fight, it changes your whole outlook on the fight. From round 9 on up, I think Alexander Usyk did well in those rounds, and I think that I had it 115, 112. So I know other people could possibly put their scorecards in the chat. Smash that like button, y'all. As soon as you guys come in, let's definitely hit that like button, man. This is Corey Lee Boxing, and we are definitely back with another banger. And I just think right now, man, Tyson Fury, has got to go back to the drawing board. I know there's a rematch clause. I know that, a lot of people, might hint at, Tyson Fury possibly retiring. But I think it was a close fight. I think it was a close fight. But I think that the second fight, when they have the rematch, because it's a rematch clause, I think that Alexander Usyk can actually stop Tyson Fury. I think he's seen enough, and he's seen enough of Tyson Fury's, arsenal to negate some of that power. And I think he could use some more of his, movement to possibly stop Tyson Fury. I don't think Tyson Fury is the fastest guy in the game. Um, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to Peep Game in the chat. He says, did you hear people trying to say Usyk used an inhaler in his corner? Yo, no bullshit, man. No bullshit. Listen, man. Alexander Usyk had so much stamina. He had energy for days and days and days, and he just did what he had to do. He did what he had to do, to get the W. I've been saying that shit on this channel for 6 years that Alexander Usyk was and will be the best heavyweight of our generation. I've been saying this for 6 years here at Corey Lee Boxing. Since 2018, since I started this channel, I've been saying that Alexander Usyk is the best and will be the best, even when he was at cruiserweight. So you guys got to give me some credit too, man. I've been saying this shit. You know what I mean? I've been saying this shit. You know, it's crazy, man. Right now, I'm gonna be honest, man. Alexander Usyk showed that he had high boxing IQ. And I just think right now Alexander Usyk still is in a really good space in boxing, and I think he can still keep it up in that level, that high level, for at least another 2 to 3 more years. But I think that that's maxing it out. I think that Alexander Usyk, right now in the sport, he is the best heavyweight, in the sport. And he could possibly be the best overall fighter of all time. There's a debate for that. I mean, he's got some of the best accolades that you could possibly ever have in boxing. Being an undisputed champion at the two, you know, biggest weight classes in boxing, which is cruiserweight and heavyweight. You know, you don't get a lot of heavyweights that become undisputed in another weight class before they even come to heavyweight. So you got to give Alexander Usyk a lot of credit with that. And he's got a lot of a lot of discipline behind that. And he said he promised his dad that he would become undisputed at heavyweight. And he said he had to, and he was able to, go through with that after his, father passed away. And I just think that right now Alexander Usyk is in a different mindset, different space. He even said it in the post-fight interview. He said that, he missed his daughter's birthdays. He's missed, so many different things in his family's life that he could have been doing other than training and stuff like that. But that's all he was doing was training and I guess studying, the sport of boxing. And, I just think that right now, Usyk is nobody. I don't see a heavyweight that can fuck with him. You know what I mean? He's that good. Smash that like button and subscribe, you guys. Let's definitely get these likes up right now. Let's get these likes up, man. Come on, man. Show some love, man. Let's hit that like button, man. Show some love, yo. Where the love at, man? Y'all ain't even hitting the like button. Y'all just coming through, breezing through. No likes for the kid. All right. Hey, man, I tried. But yeah, man, I just think that right now, man, Tyson Fury is still a good fighter. I'm not taking anything away from Tyson Fury. He's done good in boxing and done good in the sport, but enough's enough. It's time to move over Tyson Fury. There's a new realm at heavyweight, and his name is Alexander Usyk. His name is Alexander Usyk. And Tyson Fury, and it would be fun to watch, Alexander Usyk, if Deontay Wilder can win versus Zilly Zhang, which he's fighting next. If he can win versus him, I would love to see a Usyk versus a Deontay Wilder, or a Usyk versus Tony Parker. Excuse me, Joseph Parker. Tony Parker played for the Spurs. Oh my God. But yeah, Joseph Parker. And I just think that Joseph Parker versus Usyk would be a good fight as well, for sure. But yeah, man, only 3 people have been. Yeah, man, smash that like button. And it's just, you guys got to understand, it's crazy right now in the world that we live in, and all the distractions that we have, cell phones, women, friends, and all of that. And through all of that shit, Alexander Usyk was able to stay focused and stay disciplined enough even after the big paydays. You know what I mean? Because a lot of you fans out there don't know how it feels to have 20, $30 million payday. That does something different to you. But to still have that hunger and that determination and that will to win at, Usyk's over 38, I believe. And to have that, passion still burning at a high level after 30, $40 million paydays is a hell of a feeling. It's got to be a hell of a feeling, you know. And I don't know. I like what I've seen out of Alexander Usyk. Like I've been telling you guys here on Corley Boxing, Alexander Usyk is a once in a lifetime type of fighter. He's been gifted with a lot of gifts. Being left-handed was one of them. Having a great jab is another one. because I think he's good with both his right and his left. Obviously his left is his power punch, but he still has enough power and enough know-how in both of his hands to hurt you. We seen in the ninth round that Tyson Fury, I thought they were gonna stop the fight. If it wasn't for all the belts being on the line, they would have stopped the fight for sure. 100% they would have stopped the fight. But since it was so much on the line, they let the fight keep going, and I think that turned the fight. I think that turned the fight a little bit because Tyson Fury was definitely winning some of those middle rounds, um, and he was showing why he was the WBC lineal champion. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. Please smash that like button and subscribe. And yeah, man, I'll get back with you guys on another one. I gotta get some shut eye, but I really wanted to do a YouTube video on my favorite fighter, Alexander Usyk. I talk about a whole lot of fighters on this channel, and Alexander Usyk has been always been number one to me. And I'm just so happy that he's able to, be able to get undisputed, be able to get the recognition that he deserves by beating Anthony Joshua, by beating Mario Breedis. And Breedis had a really good showing, and it's on the I believe it was on the undercard, yeah, on the undercard, and he had a pretty good showing. I think he could have got him out of there, but he wound up losing a unanimous decision, and but yeah, I mean, Breedis still has it, so that shows that Usyk beat a really good fighter, and that was what 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago, in the WBSS tournament for the I believe it was for the championship. Um, that was a big fight. That was a big fight, and I just think that right now Alexander Usyk is at a different level, and he's been at a different level, and it's on you guys to catch up. You know. It's on you guys to catch up. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, though. Please smash that like button and subscribe. And until next time, you guys, peace. Later, you guys.